Get your syrup ready. I say he ain't black. He just ashy as fuck.
Welcome to Waffle Time. Definitely witness protection.
All right. Here we go.
Welcome.
Redo. I don't feel like I had enough.
It wasn't juicy enough.
They didn't blow my ears out.
Me or you?
You need to. They didn't have enough energy in it.
We like being scared.
Hey, Let me find my voice for today.
Find your center, Jake.
Again, information that would have been good to have yesterday. Okay. Got channeled to Adam Sandler voice. Welcomes in the ocean.
To Waffle Time.
Or in his whale wife.
Waffle Time.
Welcome to Waffle Time.
Welcome to Waffle Time ASMR.
Get your syrup ready.
I'm gonna fart in your butthole.
Don't forget to check the socials to see the butthole farts.
Mm-hmm.
We're everywhere, so remember to like and share and show your friends.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That was super ethereal.
And, remember, we're all about the funny, so don't take it serious. Unless we tell you to take it serious. Take it serious, and you guys, want to join our cult.
We'll give you guys, a disclaimer when it's time for serious.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is super serious time, so listen to us.
Hello.
Or even that, we still might laugh, but it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we laugh
if history shows we laugh at shit, you shouldn't.
Yeah, we're good at it.
I still laugh at farts, so.
That one I'm not as good at laughing at.
Oh, I am.
I'm not as bad as a little kid about it. But
Even in, TV and stuff, I'm like, okay.
I think TV would be the only way, or social media.
There's one I can remember that did make me laugh on TV, but...
There's one that Claire sent me recently. There's this woman going through a bitter divorce, and she just needs something to make her laugh, and just crank farts. And it's a whole thing. She digs down, lifts up the one leg, and farts. And it was just the compilations of those. And I'm like, Claire, the fuck are you sending me? It's like, the fuck?
You feeling better, buddy?
So, a lot of the things I laugh at are from Scrubs, but this one is from Scrubs, the fart joke that I laugh at the most. And it's, Turk is in the room with the patient, and he's doing, his post-surgery check, and he's, pressing on his stomach. And he presses once, and it's a fart sound. And he's like, "That's okay, sir, it's perfectly natural." And he goes, "That was you." Still perfectly natural. God damn it. That's a good one. Not gonna lie. God damn you.
It is natural.
But then,
it is natural.
Yeah, they have a couple of them. They didn't do too many in Scrubs, but there's one where a lady has surgery, and to get released, she has to fart or poop. And she won't poop, so they're like, "You gotta fart, ma'am." And then the intern that gets her to fart comes out, and they're like, "What did it smell like?" She's like, 50 years of oppression. All right, that's pretty good too, guys.
That is pretty good.
Well, this week we took a journey. No, we didn't.
To the great beyond.
That's what it felt like all week with the damn fog.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah, that fog is crazy.
We've been in Silent Hill all week.
Yeah. And so
we're
during
recording from Silent Hill right now.
Fucking coaches at practice I'm really hoping the sun comes out. I'm like, Coach, the sun's not coming out. This inversion isn't going anywhere.
Yeah. No.
I was like, you gotta be with some realistic expectations, buddy.
But during one of these journeys, we had passed over a bridge, which was an odd time for the fog to dissipate. And we were commenting on such things before we entered the fog again. And I think the sauce had said something similar along the lines of, that's where the monsters are, it's in the fog or something to that effect. And as we came into the fog again, you could see something moving in the fog.
I didn't see nothing until it was on us.
Yeah, you're on the other side. I could see slight, like, I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck, like, movement in the fog. I'm like, oh god, there's gonna be like a deer or some stupid shit jump out, and all of a sudden this fucking owl's just like right in front of us.
Right.
Wouldn't have been seen without headlights, guaranteed.
Oh, nice.
Which got me thinking, back in the day, what would they have done to explain away such, or like, because I mean, you don't hear owls because they fly silent.
Yeah.
But if I had seen, because it moved the fog, you could see kind of the movement of the fog. That's what caught my eye the first time.
The swirling.
But that's all you see, because if we didn't have the lights on, we wouldn't have seen the rest of it.
Yeah.
So all you see is the swirl of the fog. Like, what kind of things did they do to explain away? And that led me to, a small amount of research on that subject, but it led me to the topic of today. And but this is something that is a legend of the Emilia Romagna and other areas of the Po Valley in Italy. There is something called the Borda. It's a legendary creature. It's a sort of witch that appears blindfolded and horrible, both at night and on foggy days, and kills anyone that has the misfortune to meet her.
That's fucked up.
We met her,
So
nigga.
they're just trying to keep people out of the fog. I don't know, but that brought me to the things that I have to discuss today, and yeah. Sorry, brain broke. I took a class in high school. It was titled Myths and Legends. And in this class, we learned about historical shit, like the 7 wonders of the world, which was kind of cool. Giant mirror to burn fucking sailboats out in the distance. Shits of that sort. And we learned about legends. Most of them were Greek mythology, like the gods and shit that we learned in that Myths and Legends class. But when we originally created the Waffle Time podcast, which, kudos to us for sticking with the name, because I'm pretty sure we went with Waffle Time originally. There was talk of, I think, like when we did the first recording in the House of Meridian, I'm pretty sure we were Waffle Time.
Because we were thinking about being the boys in the woods or something like that, huh?
In between, we discussed doing more of a supernatural, spooky myths and
But according
cryptids.
to Spotify, we classify as conversationalists.
Oh, yes, that was our Spotify rap did drop. That was kind of cool. We are in the top 15% of video podcasts on Spotify.
I'll take it.
Yeah, top 15.
And we are the number 1 show for 30 people. So we appreciate you, 30 people.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
I wasn't even one of those 30 people.
Nope.
It was number 2 for me.
Yeah, it was 3rd on my list. So we appreciate y'all.
Tell me there's 30 of y'all out there actually watching us and enjoying it. Appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you for keeping us going, because we do this for you.
Yeah.
And us.
Mental health. That's why we do it. That's why we're here.
Mental health.
Get our words out. Or just to chill with the boys. And
This is our audio and visual. The fuck's that thing serial killers have?
No conscience?
No.
Most of them have weapons.
I mean,
Their script. Their
jail sentence or prison sentence?
Their
Manifesto?
yeah. This is our manifesto.
It's our audio-visual manifesto.
Isn't a manifesto usually after you've done something fucked up?
No.
No, they write it beforehand.
Before,
and,
and then
like, you'll
send it
find
out
their
and stuff,
manifesto.
yeah.
No,
and
that's
it's
what
like-
I'm saying. Like, they leave it so that they do
Yeah.
something fucked up and possibly die.
Well, some leave it. Others will send it out to news media so they get more.
It's
attention
more of
and
their...
shit.
This is not our manifesto. We're not going to
No, it's more of their thoughts and views on things, though. I think typically manifestos. It's not like an autobiography or this is why I did it. It's more like
this is the precursor to our cult.
Foot up your ass.
Manifesto these nuts.
Manifesto.
What would that spell even do?
Manifest.
Bore the shit out of people.
Triple D titties on motherfuckers. Anybody.
That'd be kind of cool.
See that cat over there? Manifesto.
Mike's would be the explosive diarrhea.
It's just manifestos, whatever's in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Manifesto. Oh, Scooby-Doo sandwich. Dope.
Smite.
Yeah, we have manifesto and Smite.
Nah, Mike says shito.
Shito.
Shito!
Cafundus. The fuck is that? Oh, you just confused as fuck. Cafundus. Sorry, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is it? Indigestion? Indigesto!
Indigestus.
That'd be fucked up.
Oh, fuck. Smite. That's called the Holy Smiting.
The Holy Trinity right there.
Holy shit.
But in our original speakings, we was Waffle Time, and we were going to speak on these type of things. And our first episode was about local. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We were all local legends that we had heard of our area. So I, in my researches, found the water babies of
Water babies.
what was it, like Idaho Falls area?
Black Lake or something
Either that or
like
Northern Idaho.
It was a river.
Oh, okay.
Because the story behind the water babies. So, also there's a hilarious video about it. I will find it when I pass it on to someone else, and I will tell you who posted
probably
it.
Better quality of the werewolf. Well,
Better quality than werewolves.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a review at the end here. But I did my research on water babies. Water babies are creatures that, similar to sirens, I would say. They live in the river in eastern Idaho. And the legend is that, like most legends, it started with something, and it was based off of the fact that at one point during history, in the area of where this is, I can't remember the actual body of water, but in the area of said body of water, there was a famine, and to avoid starvation, they would drown the babies. This would give the babies supernatural powers, and now the water babies can lure you into the waters, and once you are in the water, they will take you and they will drown you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are these like ghost babies, or like they're still alive?
No, it's some sort of creature. I'll see if I can find a picture of a water baby, hypothetically.
So they turn into mermaid vampires.
Kinda. That's kind of what everything I saw looked like. They were like,
Vamps.
they kind of look like Gollum.
Yeah.
You little schmeagles.
Yeah, little schmeagles.
Schmeagle these nuts.
Until I figure out a better way, we're gonna mute the fan with this pillow. But the water babies of... Fuck, I'm just look it up because I'm angry with myself now. Water babies Idaho. The water babies of Massacre Rocks in Pocatello, Idaho. Incredibly awful, sad, impotent, blah, blah, blah. The famine, they drowned the babies. And so Massacre Rock is the place where this happened, and that is where the water babies reside in Idaho. There's also water babies in other states.
Yeah, there's some in Oregon I just saw.
Yeah, I think there's some in Nevada. And so on. Let me see if I can find... this video.
Jesus Christ.
There's a full-on film. that was showcased at Utah Film Festival about water babies.
Babies.
There's a TikTok about it too. That's specifically from Idaho.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Cheddar.
Okay. It is post. Of course. It's just called Water Babies. And the person who posted it is Digital Indian.
Yep.
Digital NDN.
That tracks.
So, check it out on YouTube. It's hilarious. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but you will laugh.
Oh, YouTube.
In the actual episode, we obviously went a little more in depth, but our audio is awful, so it'll never see the light of day.
I thought it had seen the light of day.
No, we never posted that.
Oh, okay.
Never posted that one.
If you want to see it, we'll add it to Patreon.
Yeah, let us. I'll just throw it. Yeah, I'll throw it on there. It's not super high quality audio, but it's good enough. You can hear it. Our discussion on water babies and what was yours? Like little gnomes that lived in the hill.
The Nimerigar.
Yes.
The little people of Idaho.
Little people of
They're
Idaho.
like the little dwarf people. I mean, the Native Americans. Don't ask me which ones. All my research is on the laptop, which is not alive right now.
I mean, Idaho had specific
Tribes.
tribes that
It
weren't.
was like Shoshone,
Yeah.
something like that.
It was like the Shoshone and the Nez Perce were the like big
Biggies.
ones.
There's another one though. I forget because there's like multiple names for them. But they all spoke of little people that were native to the area before they were there that would like attack them and steal their people away and stuff like that. And
How the
I
fuck
think
you
they
let
ended
little
up
people
fighting
steal
them.
you?
And like in some of the research I saw, they described them as having like sharp teeth and pretty much like little gnome people of the mountains. And they said they're still around.
Ah, you were
which is-
correct, sir.
Huh.
The Shoshone people.
Oh, look at that. Do some research, it stays in there.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for... Just gotta... pieces fall into place.
And they are. It looks like they're living in the Rocky Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I would live.
Which I think is interesting because there's multiple cultures. I know the Mayans had... I don't know the name of them, but was it the Mayans? It was somewhere over there in those southern
There's a lot
places. They have little people. And then the
only little people I
Pacific
can think of
Islanders,
is from the mummy.
Menahunis.
Yeah, the Menahunis.
And then the mummy, the Egyptians, they did have those little people. I forget what they had called them in it, in that little paradise. Did
Yep.
you watch that one, Jake?
I think it's the second one.
This is
Or
the
second or
Scorpion
third
King.
one.
It's the one that had the Scorpion King in it.
Because I had the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did not watch. The one I'm thinking of, Destination Truth, did a episode on little
The
people.
Menahuni?
No, I think theirs was. Oh no, theirs
Or
was
is it the one from Australia? Because I know the ones from Australia, that one I think is more interesting because they say those people are from the rock. They come from the earth. And they claim that they're still around. The Mimi Sui is the name of them. And they say that the Mimi Sui were... So we have humans that evolved from apes.
Mm-hmm.
And they claim that the Mimi Sui were rock spirits of land, but they had evolved from marsupials.
Interesting.
Oh,
So they
okay.
had pouches and shit.
No, I think the one I'm thinking
That
of
would make sense in Australia.
Right.
is an in between. It's one of the missing links. The orang pendek,
Yep.
Orangutan.
and they went looking for that one, and it's like a. I mean, honestly, it sounds like a
Bigfoot?
a slightly smaller version of Mike.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
very hairy, short people.
Orangutan.
And they went
Wolverine.
looking for those, but the comic accurate Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Did you guys finally watch Deadpool vs. Wolverine?
Yes.
Yes.
We did.
I
Honda
didn't finish
Odyssey,
the last
man.
45 minutes.
Honda Odyssey's where
I
it's
didn't finish
at.
the last 45 minutes.
He did not see that.
I've seen the
Spoilers.
clips of whatever pool, getting
Nice
his
pool.
gun. Yeah, he's like using it as a shield. In the
Spoilers,
doggy
guys.
puppy pool or whatever the fuck he is.
Puppy. Yeah, that dog's so ugly.
It's so ugly.
He's
It's
so ugly. He's
adorable.
cute.
No.
I want it. I'd carry it in my little sachet.
So yeah, that was. Did we have Reggie research one, or we were just getting Reggie's reaction?
We were just getting
to it?
Reggie's reaction.
Reggie nuts.
And he did not react much.
Who
knew?
I had more info.
Yeah,
with mine,
we
I
all
had
had more info.
a lot more. I delved
Sources.
deeper into it.
I think you had it on your tablet.
It's right there.
Oh, it was on the laptop, yeah. But that was the origins of Waffle Time. So today we were going to discussing that type of situation. So I had an idea a while back. It's more for a cryptid episode, so I might save it. But a similar thing here. If you were to make a myth or legend based on an event that happened, because I mean a lot of stuff is based off events or sightings. So I guess an event or sighting that has occurred in your lifetime. What event would it be?
In our lifetime?
Yeah. Yeah. Because like the water babies, the massacre rock, the
Yeah.
you know, that's what created the water babies. Or
I'd
you know,
say
a sighting of something that doesn't quite make sense to your brain that you saw somewhere maybe, and you know, if you were to make a myth or legend about it.
The myth of 2-day Jake.
getting your pants in 2 days. Impossible. 2 days later. It's the best I ever had.
He's like a male succubus on drugs.
So we are making up one?
Yeah. Based on an event that's occurred in your life or something that you've witnessed that, you know, like I said, didn't make exact sense to your brain. And
Well, I mean,
if you could make
I
a
had
legend to
something
explain
that-
it.
so back when I was living with John in 29 Palms,
Okay.
California,
Got evolved.
I think John was deployed at the time. So it was just me and Tracy and Jacob and Abby.
And
I don't think Sierra was around yet. And yes, I was there before Sierra was born.
Oh, that's here.
Yeah.
Our niece.
Got me
Yeah,
all
our niece.
confused. I was like,
So roughly 18 or 19 years ago.
It was a bit ago. I was like 16. So
oh yeah.
Well, Sierra's 17, so.
So
I don't know math. Not a thought. I know she wasn't a thought at that moment. Like, Tracy got pregnant a little bit after that, maybe.
wow.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I remember we would go out to, what the fuck was it called?
I figured it.
Palm Springs? I think it was Palm Springs. It was the
City,
Richie place.
hours away.
Yeah, it was a good drive. But that was like that was the closest place to go to, like, find a Walmart or anything, a place to eat, the mall.
Movie theater.
Like, because we lived in the military base in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
It already was creepy out there. Like, it was really creepy. And, like, I know I was surrounded by fences, but I would go take walks and shit and at nighttime and, like, just stare out past the fence and just, like, a werewolf could be out there fucking watching. They could jump that fence and get my ass before I could even, nobody would even stop it. And, like, I remember there was one night we were driving and we were on the way back and it was dark already. And we were just driving along, listening to whatever the fuck Tracy had on because she couldn't listen to anything other than her fucking old-ass rock music. and
Or the
shit.
Beatles.
Or the Beatles. Gay! And so we're just driving dark, and, like, she was just explaining to me that area that we were in is where they filmed The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I can see it. I it's fucking ugly out
I
here.
can feel the eyes.
Like between Palm Springs and 29 Palms, it's just empty, vast, empty desert.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's nothing out there. Pitch black, no cars around. We're just cruising, and like all of a sudden, like a huge fucking like it was not an owl. Like it flew above the car, and it was all white. And like I just remember that its wingspan. I don't even know if it was a wingspan. I just know that it was a huge white thing that flew above the car, but it was wide enough that it like it. So all I saw was like, here's the windshield, and we're driving, and then it just went over it like that.
Oh, okay.
So it flew over us. I can't even say if it flew over us. I just saw large white mass that was large enough that it was wider.
Took up the windshield?
It took up the windshield. I think it was like wider than the car. But Tracy's like, what the? Oh my God, what was that? What, did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. What the fuck? Kid freaking out in the back. Jacob, I don't even know. I don't remember if that nigga saw it or not. He might hit his ass up. Hey, you remember that nigga? All I do remember.
Shit.
I love you, Jacob. I'm gonna call you out on this one. Like I remember that trip because we had gone to Walmart and we got out of the car, and I don't know what we were talking about or doing, but Jacob had gotten chubbed up. He was all bent, hunched over, all awkward and shit. I'm like, "What's wrong with you?
It's barely different.
What's your problem, dude? Like, what's your deal?" And I was like, "Oh, you're chubbed up. Jacob's chubbed up right now. Oh my God."
Damn, Professor Snape.
Yeah, don't have boners in front of us. We'll
I'll call
that
shit out. But no, yeah, I remember that night vividly, love. I've been walking erections the moment we left our country.
Shit. I didn't know Jacob wrote that song. Good on you, Jacob.
Good song.
I enjoy that one.
But like, I mean, there's plenty of lore and shit out there. Because like, just a little bit before you get to 29 Palms, there's a hotel
with clowns.
Like,
with clowns, right?
I don't know if it's the clowns one, but I just know there's people that were murdered there, and it's shut down. So it's just like an empty ghost hotel in the middle of nowhere. And I know they've filmed movies there.
Oh, okay.
A couple movies there, and it's been in like some movies, and it's known for being haunted, and it looks fucking haunted. You have to drive past that.
I've seen it the one time, and I was like,
yeah, it's creepy, and like all the rest that's out there is just salt plains.
I'm not gonna lie, any of those motels like that, just in the middle of nowhere,
desolate motels that just
always creep me out.
like I feel like there's somebody just creeping around in
like,
there. If you just
there's
go
only
and get murdered.
nefarious stuff going on at those hotels.
Like it has a history, and like I feel like when you leave a place, like I feel like if there's been a long history at a place and you keep things going there, that's fine. Like I feel like the energy coming off of the people, like sometimes you can get some ghosts and they might do some negative shit, but for the main part, like you got that thing going, it's good. But when you got some history there and it's just sitting there stewing,
yep, with
and like has no outlet
yeah.
or nothing, like, and then somebody goes in there with their cameras and like, hey, fucking ghost, anybody in here?
Hey, you spooky bitch.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna fucking, you might have some shit going on. Like, I don't know. It's just the idea of a house or anything sitting empty and
could you tell us
for years.
White thing had fur? Like, could it?
Honestly, I can't remember. I just know it wasn't a bag. Because I sat there trying to like break it through to my mind. I'm like, there's no what. Was it a fucking big ass bag that just was able to fly over? Like I was looking at the road, like I didn't see it on the road or anything. It just fucking went over. And like, I don't know why automatically my mind went to gargoyle.
Yeah.
Like for some reason my mind went to gargoyle, but it was white. Like it was white.
The
white,
gargoyles
white.
of 29 Palms.
Yeah. So I mean, if anything, I'd say like
a bat. Big ass bat.
No, I'd say even like it could be like a big ass albino bat, some weird fucking deformed thing.
That'd be a big ass bat though.
Or like a
big ass owl you can ride.
Fucking pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Like some kind of lost dinosaur thing that's lives underground but comes out at night to feed. And
that'd be kind of cool.
I don't know.
So your myth is a large albino pterodactyl.
Yes.
From the deserts of 29 Palms.
The white claws of 29 Palms. Got all those fucking army or marine bitches out there drinking white claws. I saw the white claw.
Oh, the base horse?
Yeah, the base bunnies or whatever the fuck they were called.
The B-dubs?
Yeah, they were whores.
Horse.
Got to hear all the gossip in the neighborhood.
What you got, sir?
I'm trying to think of one.
That's funny because I had to say anything. Called her on the phone. She touched herself as my ringtone.
That was a great song.
While I was living out there.
I convinced my girlfriend to touch herself because of that song.
Come on, baby, I'm on the phone.
The one I like is the other one, the Alive with the Glory of Wood.
Yeah.
When I was 16. Oh, God, I was such a dog. It's all right. It was long distance. I never met her. Shout out to Jillian. You were my first love, technically.
I know, Jill. I
Hey,
talk to her instead of Gerald sometimes, too.
Claire, since your homies, send her the pod.
Claire keeps trying. She's like, you need to get with Jill.
Nah,
she's
see,
like the
I'm not
only
saying
person
get
I
with.
will ever accept. I'm like, she's happily married, man. Like,
I'm just saying,
Hey,
send her the episode.
get rid of your husband, Alex, and come on over to the
And
church.
did she live in, like, New York or
Yeah.
something like that?
She was
Albany,
in-
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in New York.
No, that's crazy. She doesn't want you to get with a red lipstick chick?
Larissa?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, she
Larissa,
already
no.
know that ain't happening.
No.
She done fucked up.
Tainted. I wanna say
yeah, that's
tainted
right,
goods,
that's right.
but not even after it's been touched by Claire. No, I'm good. I'm
That's
good.
true. I can't think of anything. I was first thinking COVID.
Once there was a girl who...
COVID is a lie. That was just
The COVID zombies.
a deal we made with aliens, and they came to collect,
While we're on this topic,
and they stole their banana organs.
there's a lot of episodes filmed in Idaho.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
X-Files.
X-Files.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there is.
I feel like X-Files loved the idea of Idaho.
It's because it's vast, man.
It is.
There's a
X-Files.
lot that can be
Well,
out there.
Supernatural
Wayward
comes
Pines.
Tracker.
Tracker,
Comes through.
he stays in the Pacific Northwest, though.
Yeah.
Like, he's just
Yeah.
there. That's
Well,
where
I
he
feel
stays.
like Gravity Falls is
Could-
like
Yeah.
in Oregon or Idaho.
Yeah,
Definitely. I think I looked it up. I think it's supposed to be in Oregon.
I think so too.
Speaking of which, they got new seasons of that coming out soon.
Of Gravity,
Gravity Falls?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Damn,
They
nice.
got Ted coming back. Or, is that his name? The pyramid dude?
Oh, Bill.
Yeah,
Bill,
Bill.
yeah.
Like, they've been letting out some cryptic stuff on the internet.
There's
where you have to, like, decrypt it and it takes you a page with...
There's a Bill's
Bill.
journal at Target.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Nice.
I was like, that's kind of cool. It's like the third volume now.
Are they going to age him up, or
I
The
think
kids or
that's
Bill?
what I had heard. That
Look,
they're going
Bill's
to
a
be...
grown pyramid now.
that they're going to be a little bit teenish now or some shit. I don't
that
know.
works?
All I hear is Louise when Mabel talks. So.
Yeah.
your, your legend is COVID was a deal with the aliens.
Yeah,
Because they wanted our bananas.
our banana organs.
So
Give me
they just
your
needed a
banana
percentage
organ.
of the population, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're good now."
It's because the yokai on our planet,
Yeah.
like Bigfoot
Yeah.
and stuff like that, prevent aliens
From coming.
from taking over the planet.
Well, good job, Bigfoot. I'm
Yep.
proud of you, bud.
And the Loch Ness monster can be bought.
Yeah, that pussy.
That seems about right. All right. Well,
Yeah,
Reggie's.
Actually, Loch Ness Monster is pretty dope. It's got the
Yeah.
Godzilla fucking...
yeah.
You gotta watch anime, Jake.
I watch tons of anime.
No excuses. Dan to Dan?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
English
dun,
even,
dun, dun, dun,
Jake.
dun.
Yeah, it's in English even. You'd love it. It's on Netflix, so you wouldn't even
It's
have
about
to go to
aliens and
Crunchyroll.
ghosts. Like, you could fucking... That's
That's
a
a-
show about our podcast.
It's a lot of grannies.
It does have, like,
Grannies that won't fuck.
Yeah, I'd fuck that granny.
the one dude is damn near naked every other episode.
Yeah.
Naked.
I'm kind of hoping he fixes that at some
Figures
point,
out how to
or
wear fucking clothes.
it's always the like fucking aliens or monsters, and he always ends up naked.
Naked man. The naked man.
He does go through a lot of fucking
I
outfits.
found out recently that Mr. Sauce did not watch How I Met Your Mother so much.
Nope.
I feel like he should watch it. Reggie called it.
Yeah,
It's on my list, but I had a feeling it was Robin the whole time.
No.
Yeah.
It's not Robin.
No, I mean, I thought it was Robin the whole
Oh,
time, so that's
yeah.
why I didn't watch it, because I was like, well, this is stupid. It's going to be Robin, and then it's...
The other one.
And I saw the
what-
ending, who it was actually, and then he ended up with Robin. I'm
yeah.
like,
Reggie called that she was going to be dead, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, spoilers if you haven't watched.
That's my ADHD, baby.
But
Solved it.
It was like before the final season came out. He's like, watch this shit that the mom's gonna be fucking dead.
I think it was like 2 or something episodes before the final season, and then I'm like, I bet like,
yeah,
he's gonna marry someone. Those
like,
kids will be
texted me
hers,
or
but then she
something
dies.
and was like, I bet the mom's dead. And I was like, what the fuck? I hope Chloe dies in Smallville. She never did.
She never did, and she went on to be in a sex cult.
She tried. I think she took Lana with her.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But she, not Lana. Oh yeah, Lana.
Me, whatever.
That's cool, Chloe. God.
Yeah, I would have been subservient as shit.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Not for Chloe.
We are
as
not
soon as they wanted to brand you, you'd have been out.
No, as soon as they give me some of that nookie, I'm like, I'm out. You can't leave. You're part. You got the brand. I don't give a shit, nigga. That's a new scar. I'm out. That's my scar. That says I fucked Chloe from Smallville. Deuces.
All right. I got a good one. I'm gonna steal it from an experience that Reggie had because I think it's a perfect one.
River Dick Monster?
A river dick monster.
Oh, it smells like river dick. It's getting closer.
He kills women's libidos.
I really wanted to fuck, but no, I'm good.
The river dick monster must have attacked.
Yeah, he's been attacking this house
He's
hardcore. Get out of here, river dick monster. Leave my family alone.
So, y'all ever heard about the ghost dogs on the highway?
I was thinking about that too, but I didn't know how to spin it.
Well, apparently there's ghost dogs happen a lot to drive, or black dogs.
Black dog. No, this wasn't. This was. These
was white.
These aren't black dogs. This is a white dog. He lives in the deserts of
Nevada.
Well,
between
it was
Nevada and
Idaho border, right in there, coming from Jackpot area.
Yep.
And they're known to startle drivers on the highways. They'll materialize as
to this day. That is the only time I've ever hallucinated like that.
Me too.
Like I've driven stupid tired countless times since. That is to this day the only time I have.
It wasn't a hallucination. It was the ghost dogs.
What, did you guys see it together?
Yeah, you were there.
You were in the car.
I didn't see it.
You weren't driving.
I didn't see it, but Reggie's like,
did you see the arms from the game?
Yeah. So I'll tell the rest of the story. Let me finish my legend real quick, okay? They're known to startle drivers. They'll materialize as the white line and then cross the road in front of the vehicle and disappear into the darkness. They're mostly harmless, but if you're startled properly, there has been an accident or two caused by the ghost dogs.
I believe it. We were saved by my awesome driving abilities.
Yeah, that's what it was. Legend has that it was, a pack of wild dogs once roamed the area, and when the pilgrims came, they couldn't get past the area because of a pack of wild dogs, and so instead of waiting for them to move along, they just murked them all. And so since then, those white dogs have
they
haunted
hate travelers.
That path, and they're not fans of travelers. As they've gone, maybe when they first originated, they did cause more havoc, but as they've grown, they're just more playful and try not to cause accidents. They just want to startle you.
And they will.
Now, the real story is, we were in Las Vegas visiting the madre of the boys.
Yeah.
On the way back, that was funny too. Was I driving or were you driving?
When
we got, so we were driving. One of us is driving. The other one says, "Hey, let's do this." I think it's before TikToks or Vines or anything. So I don't know if we had seen it somewhere or what, but we decided that since Jacob and Mr. Sauce were asleep in the back, that we would give them a little fright. So we jerked the wheel around and, oh God. And
y'all
you didn't do too much. You kind of
y'all were too comfy in the back seat.
Jacob, I remember seeing his face, and he's just like, oh.
See, that's because it's that dog in Jerry. If it happens, it happens.
So that happened on that trip. But as we were approaching Twin Falls, Reggie's like, hey, you good to drive? I'm like,
yeah. I was calm throughout it.
Yeah, I'm good. Why? What's up? I just, I just saw a white dog run in front of the car and kind of just disappear into the night. It's like,
and it wasn't the like white line on the side; it was the dash line in the middle, and it was like I just kept seeing white dogs run out of that, and then ahead of me, and then disappear, and I was like,
"Hey, Jake, you got to drive?" Yeah, why? I'll just trip a little bit. Up, baby. You seen the ghost dog? What?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. I need you to take over.
We're gonna
see. Since then, I just fall asleep when I'm driving now.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I think they took that away from me.
He's not driving.
I'll drive. I'll start the drive
as long as he's not in a city.
Yeah.
What, you're starting to drive while we leave at nighttime?
Yeah.
He's got you until he falls asleep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'll be best at driving at night. Actually,
yeah, you would.
Maybe not. I'll leave the brights.
Of the people on your trip, yes.
I didn't fall asleep when we went to Vegas.
Porsche has shit eyes at night, doesn't she?
Yes.
I don't count North Dakota because that shit was just rough in general.
That was one trip I stayed awake.
Rodney's truck is not an easy drive.
Yeah.
And I was like, the way that the roads in North Dakota or fucking Montana were set up.
Yeah.
Like the markers on the highway were the weirdest shit, and like I couldn't tell where the curve was.
Yeah.
And I'm just like in Rodney's janky fucking trying to keep it on the goddamn road truck. I did.
I'm just gonna hear this and be like, "Fuck you, my truck is janky."
I told him
you just don't know how to drive it.
That's exactly what he'll say. I did doze at one point, but fuck.
Yeah, yeah, he did. And I'm sitting in the back behind the passenger. I'm like,
"We good?"
This guy's asleep. I was like,
"Hey, we Jake. Stayed in the lane, though."
Should I say something? I was like, "Hey, Jake, buddy, you good?"
No, let him sleep.
Yeah.
But the crazy when we
Jake
hit
denied
that,
it for the longest time too.
When we hit that
I'm just
dip or whatever the fuck it was, there's no sign.
No sign at
all.
It was just sudden.
And it's just, I think the trailer caught air. We just hit it like, oh, okay.
That's probably when we fucked it up.
Possibly. I mean, I think it may have been an issue, but
I think it might have been to begin with.
Then we did switch drivers, and while we were in Vegas, we played Dante's Inferno in one of the boss battles. Mm-hmm. There's a arm. It's kind of like a lava arm, and it goes across the. And you gotta like avoid it and shit. As I took over the drive, I'm driving, just highway hypnosis maybe, and
highway hypnosis is real.
I know what it was now, but the initial seeing it just looked like that fucking lava arm just across the fucking road. It was just a semi switching lanes, but it's just like I was like, jump. Rest area about 3 miles. I'm gonna pull over at the rest area just for a second, hop out.
And then I chimed in, don't turn off the car.
Yeah. Can't turn the car off. Bad for us. I did it once.
Yeah.
We got saved.
By someone from Caldwell. It was nice.
Thank you, person.
Yes, thank you.
But we are going to take us a quick break, and we will be right back with more myths and legends for you. Chinchilla legends.
Are you sick of energy drinks that taste like they were made in a chemistry lab? Let me introduce you to Dubby. This energy drink powder is made in the U.S. and comes in custom flavors that are so good, they might just make you forget your ex.
And the best part? Each drink costs $1 or less. That's cheaper than a pack of gum. So you can fill your day without feeling like you're breaking the bank.
Exactly. So kick those sugary drinks to the curb and grab Dubby for a clean, tasty energy boost. And here's the cherry on top. Use code DUBMP, that's code DUBMP, for 10% off your order. Because who doesn't want to save a few bucks while feeling like they could run a marathon? Or at least walk briskly to the fridge.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Sup, fuckers?
Also, they're bringing Scrubs back.
Yeah.
Scrubs revival.
Just so you guys know.
And it looked like most of them were coming back.
I will be giving you as much information as I can. Somebody was
Except
like,
for Laverne.
I like Judy on High Potential. Hopefully that show keeps going. I was like, she could do two things. Especially because they should be the same company.
Yeah.
Judy.
Carla.
Yeah,
Judy
she's
Reyes.
Carla.
Oh.
She's in High Potential. She's the chief.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chief.
Chief of police.
Good
Not
show.
the chief. They do a crossover where she meets herself.
That'd be great. And Turk is just freaking out because there's two.
I don't know what show it is, but it has Reba in it. And
Oh, yeah,
the
there's a
watching
new
song.
Reba show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homeboy's like,
Happy's Bar, Happy's Place.
Yeah. Mrs. H? I was like, oh my god, I love Reba.
So do I.
I don't know why y'all got into
Shut
that
hands
show.
into-
I did not like Reba.
I think I just like Reba and like her assholeness towards.
See, that's
His
the main thing I
ex's
don't
husband,
like. Is
or
just
wife.
Reba. It could be because my one uncle who was an alcoholic and spilled beer on me one time and kicked a basketball out from under me and was generally a dick.
Loved Reba.
Yeah, he had like a poster in his room. And
He beat off to that post.
I was like,
Damn Reba. God damn
I
Reba.
liked Reba because of Reba and Howie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I just like that. I like the daughter too.
Yeah, the daughter's cool.
Just my little dragon pal.
Dragging these nuts.
He's dragging him on my mic stand.
It's one of those fucking, what's his name?
Dart?
No, it's
He's a furry.
Ryan's World.
Ew.
Oh.
Get out of here, Ryan's
Yeah.
World. I'm gonna change you. You're not Ryan anymore.
You are Dart.
You are Baby Dart.
You
Dart
just
from
have to
his
dye his
sexiness.
hair or paint it.
I got my paint markers with Dart's blonde.
Yeah.
There's like a peachy color right here.
He kind of looks like
Use it.
Bobby from Bobby's World.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
I don't think that'll do anything.
It'll be perfect. I believe in you. Anyway, go ahead.
So, I do have one tale of mystery and
Intrigue.
high strangeness.
Lowest Wang.
So, Texas is fucking
Stupid.
shit. Fuck Texas, dude.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
And where I
Even
lived
the
was
folklore.
Canyon Lake, Texas, which already it had its fair share. Like, we lived very close to the Devil's Backbone, is what it was called, because the mountain range looked like a fucking backbone. But there was also reports of ghost lights out there, because that's where, in that area is where a lot of Native Americans had died, because the Native Americans fighting along there and all that stuff. So there's a lot of reports of seeing ghost lights down in the valley, which was creepy because every time we drive past it, I'm just like sitting there looking out there, just waiting to see. And there'd be times where I thought I'd see something, like a torch light or something.
Okay.
And Sierra would be like, well, all people could, it's private property, so it could be somebody down there hog hunting or something like that. I'm like, with a torch? Nigga? Like, use flashlights. Or, look, most people in Texas use the red lights. They put the red lights on their head because the
Animals
can't see the red lights that well. I'm like, that's a torch. Like, it straight up looks like a torch down there. And, like, there'll be times you hear shit down there. Like, it sounds like drums or something kicking off.
Hey,
And it's like, it's not even like you hear the hey, it's just like, dum, dum,
Oh, okay.
dum. Like, you just like, wait
Damn.
a minute. And then it's like, you sit there and wait, you don't hear anything, then you hear it again. It's like, what the fuck? But you look down there, it's just vast trees, open trees. You can see no houses, nothing. It's just open. And it's not even like cool trees. It's Texas, so they're just like I forget
Texas trees.
what kind of trees they are. Not cypress, but there are some kind of trees. It's not very deep dirt in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So they're scraggly trees, but they're everywhere. And what the fuck are they called? Not skinwalkers. What's the other one?
Wendigos?
Wendigos. So there had been a lot of reports of because that's when when I lived out there, I was really on my George Norrie kick. This was before fucking last podcast. This well before last podcast. So I'd listen to Coast with George Norrie, And like a lot of reports, like listening to him, and then I'd listen to creepypastas or just other shit on YouTube about stories that people would have, and it'd always be in like Seguin, Texas, which was right next to it, like 30 minutes away from us.
Real close.
In areas around there about skinwalkers and wendigos and stuff like that, and people would say that they'd hear somebody, like a loved one, calling their name out in the darkness, stuff like that, or they'd see somebody that they thought was somebody they knew, or more high strangeness of somebody in their house or something outside their house that wasn't quite right and was trying to get them to come out or trying to come in. Look, I'd film up.
I've seen a lot of Ring doorbell ones like that.
I worked overnight too at a gas station in the middle of nowhere. Like we were the beacon of light for fucking miles. There was the only gas station for fucking 45 minutes each way.
Damn.
So, like I'd be out there just listening to my fucking stuff, and like I'd creep myself out. I'd go take the trash out and just fucking like, and it's creepy too because like you hear the coyotes howling and shit. The deer were just running around doing their thing. So, like, it's some creepy shit. And, like, one night, I think that was the closest I came to having a heart attack. Because Sierra, we just had the baby, so I couldn't have the car. And, like, the gas station was, like, we'd go out of our neighborhood. It was, like, a little bit, but it was not too far. I think it was, like, a 45-minute walk for me home. So, like, Sierra I couldn't have her not have the car because she had the babies and her mom's a bitch and wouldn't let her use her car. So, like, she dropped me off and I'm working there. My shift's over and it's like 2 in the morning, or maybe like, no, 4 in the morning. My shift was over, but it was still dark as shit in the morning.
Dark as shit.
And not to help that, it was foggy too because it had like that morning mist thing going on. So I had to leave the gas station. That was like the hardest thing I did because it's like that's the beacon of light, and then I walk into the darkness, and I'm walking down the road. I have to walk down the road for a while, and like you could hear the deer running around in the forest and the trees and shit. So you just hear, and then the deer's like they'll like do a snuffle or like breathe out, and shit sometimes. So I had to make that whole walk in the dark. Like only 2 cars had come to drive past to give me any light at all, and like each time the car was driving past, I'd get like a pump of excitement because I get some light, but then I'd also get scared because I'm like waiting for its headlights to light up a werewolf or something. Just on the, oh fuck! And like I didn't want to look like a weirdo
serial killer.
Nah, out there like everybody had a gun. I don't think you need to be a serial killer. Just he was on my property.
Yeah.
So like I tried to keep because my mind of thinking, which makes no sense honestly, is that if I turn my flashlight on, if there is something out there, they're gonna see me because of my flashlight.
Yeah, it's a beacon.
So I was just like, have flashlight off, walking as quiet, like I was walking on the sides of my feet even, just because I didn't want to fucking make too much noise.
No noise.
And like finally made it home. And I hated going home already because our neighborhood was just pitch black. There's no light pollution. So, and then the house was like down a little bit, down the driveway. There's just a whole little forest right here, and then the neighbor's house and whatever here, but it's just dark. So you just see the house in the distance, just a shadow of a house, and everything's dark. And it's like as soon as I walk up to that door, a werewolf could just... It was always werewolves. It was always werewolves. Anything. I'm not scared of anything in the darkness except werewolves. Okay?
No chupacabra?
I don't give a fuck about the chupacabra. I'll fuck a chupacabra up. But a werewolf? I'm fucking... What, a yeti? I'll fucking I'll suck your dick off.
That's right. You gonna be my best friend.
Yeah. But a werewolf? Come on now. But yeah, that was scary. But like that leads to my other story.
Oh, if there's any females that do suck off a Yeti and make friends with him, let us know.
Don't. Because I don't want to smell your breath, dude. You got Yeti dick breath?
Elliot, you can send us an email, waffletimepod@yahoo.com.
Still got some Yeti cheese in my teeth.
But that's like, that would be the best way to find a Yeti.
I was fucked by Bigfoot. My asshole's still shredded.
You can still get his furs
out of my... shredded bologna.
Get his furs out of my butts.
And if she goes to a completion, you got DNA.
Yep.
That's true.
Come on, help us out.
Quick! I got Yeti coming my ass. Give me a bag. You should be able to get a sampler. There's pardon the turd.
That's how we're gonna find fucking Bigfoot, y'all.
We're just gonna have our asses hanging out in the woods.
When do you gotta? Somebody's gotta make the sacrifice.
Big boy, just a greased up ass hanging out in the woods. All right, so another instance I had, Texas, of course. I lived and worked at a storage facility, running that bitch. And there's an apartment above the office, so me and Sierra lived there. And I think it was just me, Sierra, and Calypso at the time. She might have been pregnant with Lucian. Or we have, I don't know. But the Calypso, Sierra and the kids are upstairs. Maybe one kid, I don't know. I was taking Burger out to go potty. And out here, it's pitch black, baby. There's no light pollution. It's just trees. A sea of fucking trees around us, and hills and mountains and shit, and it's creepy. Oh, in the daytime it's not creepy. It's kind of nice looking, but
serene.
Yeah, but during the nighttime, it's just you see the it's beautiful. You can see every fucking star out there because there's no light pollution. That's the one thing I do miss. And like it almost felt like the stars were closer out there. Anyways, like so, I'm out back with Lucian go potty.
Taking Lucian potty.
And all I got is a porch light on, and I'm like, "Bird, go potty." And like no leash for that little new, of course. So I'm just standing there. I was either smoking a cigarette or smoking a warm. No, I think I was just chilling. And like I might have been on my phone, and like I was just standing there. So I'm facing the fence. And, like, there's, like, a tiny strip of grass for Brugger to take his shit on. And he's just walking back and forth. And I'm like, Brugger, go potty, man. You got a spot. You poop over here and you pee over here. Like, dude, what are you doing? So I'm just on my phone. And, like, right here's a chain link fence. And past that's just trees. And it's nothing but trees.
Trees.
So, like, I'm just chilling on my phone. And all of a sudden I hear, Gerald. And it was, like, clear like that. Like, almost right in front of me. Like, it felt like it was somebody standing right on the other side of the chain link fence. Said my name, but I look up and there ain't no one there. And, like, I knew I wasn't crazy. And because Brugger looked up and he looked in the same direction, he just stood there, just, like, staring for a while. And, like, because I didn't want to move because I was like, what the fuck? And was that the wind? No fucking way, because Brugger's looking that way. Like,
it's the wind to go.
Yeah, and, like, I look up because there's a window that you could lean out, but it's closed. Sierra didn't poke her head out and say that, like, and it sounded like it was right there. And I just got all the hairs up on my body, and I felt like, because the light would only go a couple feet past the chain link fence, but the rest was just pitch black. And you could see, like, the dark forms of the trees and stuff out there. But nothing else. And, like, I felt like I was being watched by something. And Brugger was just, like, staring dead ass out there. Not even, like, looking around. He was just, like, staring. And I was like, nope. Come on, Brugger. And he comes and he, like, I left the door open, of course. But he comes and he just fucking books it in before me. And, like, part of me was mad and irritated. Because I'm like, got my dog with me. He'll keep me safe. He'll let me know if something's coming. But he's just... like, oh shit. So I run inside and like close the door harder than I intended to, lock it, go inside, close the other door and lock that go upstairs, tell Sierra. She's like, what? Oh my god, what? And I don't know what else she said. And she's like, that's creepy and stuff. And I was like, and then I think I went upstairs and like, so here's the window that I thought Sierra might have been able to say it something, and then here's another one that would sit next to the couch, and I just popped, and that's the one I'd smoke out of too. And I popped that bitch open, and I just sat there and stared out into like the sea of trees and darkness for like
who's out there
forever. Like I was just waiting to like catch some movement, and then I grabbed my flashlight and I was flashing it out there for a while, and I was like, no, you done scared it away if it is out there now. And then nothing. And like I remember in that moment every goddamn hair on my butt stuff. It wasn't just my arms, like it was everywhere. Like it's a weird feeling having the hairs under your shirt pick up because it almost feels like it's lifting your shirt up too. It's like, oh, whoa, what the fuck is that feeling?
What the hell?
And then like the hairs on your head stand up, and it's like, hey, you're already standing up. What are you doing? Quit prickling. But yeah, it was my supernatural experience that I can't explain. Also, if it was like a Wendigo or Skinwalker or anything, You's a fucking fool if you think I'm gonna walk my black ass into anywhere dark. You're an idiot. Like, not even you're like, there's some big booty bitches out here. One, I was married at the time, so I would have been like, cool. The fuck?
Have fun.
Cool story, Nick. They got weed. But like even now, like we got a bunch of thick goth baddies out here with voluptuous, greased up, oiled booties. What are they doing? Well, let me see them first, because they're like my description of damn, but that's a nice ass, and your description could be off. So let me have one of them step out, two of them, and just make sure. Damn, that is nice. Damn. Okay, I'm on my way, man. Like I can see you, I can obviously you now that you're a Wendigo, but say less, bro. I'm on your way. Like you're gonna kill me,
or turn me.
You're gonna turn me. Because if you're gonna kill me. Or if you're gonna turn me, let me have fun first, dude. You're mine. I'm yours. I'm yours.
I'm coming voluntarily.
Take my soul, bro.
Smash.
You're first. You're first. Don't go too far. You a Wendigo too? God damn. You're thick ass Wendigo.
The only thing I could think of kind of like that.
Like imagine it's a Wendigo. You're being chased by a thick Wendigo, and their cheeks are clapping while you're running. Just oh, it's speeding up.
I forgot where I was living. I don't even remember how old I am. I just remember the experience. But like, I'm taking a shower, and my back is to the shower, and I'd been standing there for a minute because I like to take long showers. When I take long showers, and the water pressure, like I had been feeling it in the same spot. There was no way for anything new to do it. And then I felt like this jab in the back of my like lower love handle. And I was like, the fuck? Like it felt like someone touched me. And then I'm like, fuck.
Just touched it appropriately in the shower.
And then so I like turn around thinking someone might have been able to sneak in and scare me. My ears are always on high alert when I take showers. I think I watched too many stupid, scary movies. And like, I always remember what my door sounds like when I'm in the bathroom, just so I'm never caught off guard. Like I'm also not trying to get stabbed in the shower because of hotel or Bates Hotel or whatever. But like I didn't hear anything, and then I just felt that like it felt like someone's thumb went into my love handle on the back, and I was like, what the fuck? And like it wasn't a muscle twitch, it wasn't anything like that. And then I like turned around quick. I don't think I was dating anyone. I don't know. It just scared the shit out of me, and I was like, okay, that's weird. I'm going to bed. When I get scared, I go to sleep. Can't kill me if I'm asleep. That's the rules.
I have a story similar to Reggie's. I was also showering.
Nice.
And heard a noise outside the shower. And opened the shower curtain, expecting to find large Negroes, and there was a pale, sickly white boy.
It was a ghost.
He could have been a spooky ghost. And then my next encounter, like my first two encounters with the individual, one of us was naked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like this person. I'm done.
I don't want to see your naked ass ever again. Here we are, naked again.
Right. But similar as far as the standing hairs, there's the story I've told on a couple episodes about the little girl standing in the doorway that my wife told me about, and that one kind of, it's like, what the fuck?
It's just a little girl that's standing there watching you, and she's got you.
Yeah, and then she just passes out, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she really hates men, and apparently men named Jake. So. What? Wake up! Stop! I'm tired. I'm scared.
I'm trying to think. There's been a time in the mountains, me and Reggie, I believe, sitting around the fire that like, I don't even think we heard anything or saw anything. It
just
was
felt
like
weird.
A weird feeling. Something is like right, like it's right. It's close.
Outside of the glow of the light.
Yeah, like outside the campfire light, and it was like.
And like they said, I'm the biggest nope. But
so Reggie's like, I'm going to my tent. Bye, Jake.
The thing that stuck with me, like Jake was willing to put the fire out. Like
I'm like, we can go to bed.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't know
fuck
what
this.
I was like, yo, we're good. Let's go. So there was that one. There was, I think it was just like a general. I mean, we were fucking around. We were family reunion up in like this abandoned mine is up there, and there's an old cemetery. So we like, let's go ghost hunt at the cemetery. Just like messing around, not expecting anything. It's also bear country, so we go up to this thing, and like all the children want to come with us. So we got all these like little fucking 8 to 10-year-olds with us, and it was like me, Corey, Rodney. We're standing around, and like we chose the youngest, not the youngest to do it. We chose the youngest gravesite.
Oh, okay.
To kind of see if we could, do some ghost hunties, and we're standing there, and it's like died of tuberculosis or anything, and like.
Damn STD.
We're having the small kids say stuff. We're saying stuff, whatever. And Corey like kind of gets close to me. He's like, "You see that over there?" And I'm like,
Corey, shut up.
What the fuck?
I'm like,
don't be scaring us.
I kind of been watching over there, like, I think Rodney even came over and was like, y'all see that? I was like, okay, I don't know what it is. There's
Too many
bears,
people asking.
There's bears out here. These are small children. We're going back. I don't know what it is, but I'm not getting one of these kids ate or something, and I'm not fighting a ghost. So
what was
let's
it?
go.
Something you got
like all three of us saw whatever it was, just like off maybe 4 or 5 rows.
Okay.
And just movement in the area. Nobody. It wasn't a person with a flashlight or anything. It was just some sort of movement.
You guys are doing this at nighttime?
Yeah.
You fucking white sons of bitches.
Wait.
I will do some shit. But
not that I can say much. We did go to the cemetery.
Yeah.
One time.
Oh,
Couple times.
I remember we went to the Caldwell one because we heard there was ghosts there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one that sticks with me the most, I think, is the one I've also told that story at like 3 a.m. Something just in my ear in my bedroom when I'm literally the only person there.
Yeah.
I stood on the porch for like 25 minutes. I swear to God.
like cigarette.
Another kind of harmless one was back when Marley was a baby, and we had moved to the other apartment.
Oh yeah.
Portia would tell me like there'd be times where Marley would just be smiling and giggling, looking off into a corner. And
Man, kids do some creepy
and
shit.
I thought, it's whatever. But then like I saw it one time and I was like, the fuck you laughing at?
Like
You fucking creep.
I think
Fuck's
there was
over there.
Hey.
Fuck this, we're going to bed.
I think there was one with Tam where she like did some similar shit to what her mom does, and she's like, "Yeah, the guy in the closet." I'm like,
the what
fuck?
in the where?
The fuck it is. Go to sleep. Good night.
Clipso
No, I
told
think
me
that
about
was
that
like
once, and like it creeped me out because she was like, because she woke up, had a bad dream, and then she was crying. She was like, I can't sleep, and she was like, can I stay in bed with you? I don't like the closet open because the guy with the red eyes and with the hat, and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude?
Yeah, I think Tam's was like the middle of the day though.
It's like, what do you mean the guy with the fucking red eyes and a hat? And I was like, close the door, and I was like, yeah, get in bed, Lucian. He's dead ass asleep. And ass up in the bed, put them on the inside, and I was laying on the outside, just like staring at the closet, like left the fucking sleep with one of my fucking lights on. Yeah, we will not put it in. Let's leave the TV on too tonight.
Yeah, I think Tam's was like the middle of the day. I'm like, what the fuck you like? I'm going to check what the fuck, like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, are you seeing something like folded clothes, something weird in the closet that's making this? Like, what the fuck?
It's just the man in the
I kind of have another
But
situation-ish.
Kids be seeing some shit.
I think Portia was staying the night in Horseshoe Bend. So I was home alone. So I was hanging out with Rico. I was hanging out with Rico at his house. There was another girl there and his cousin. And like, I think Rico was trying to get some. And I was wingmanning.
Yeah, like smash.
We did what we do. And then Melinda called me scared because she said she heard something. Because she still lives in that parsonage, and like, there's a door to close off to the downstairs, and that's where we used to sleep when we lived there. And so she was upstairs, and she said she thought she heard someone downstairs. So I hop in my vehicle, drive there. I was inebriated, but
fuck it.
I had nothing else to do. And then like I got there, she let me in. I like went down all brave, like checking all
oh shit.
But then I don't know how they designed this house, because you would go down the stairs. There's nothing to the right, and then there's a short hallway to the left. You walk through that. There's a there's a living room, the first room where the girls used to sleep in. Go past that, bathroom, and then at the end there was the room me and Troy slept in, and then Roy's office. Well, the bathroom didn't connect all the way to the wall in the living room, and there was like a crawl space that like you could walk back there. And then right before you get to the girls' room, there's like a closet where the water heater and stuff is. So I go down there, turn on all the lights. I'm like looking around, like, the fuck. I've never been behind that wall because I'm fat, or I was big, and I was like, I don't know, it's just not my. Never needed to go back there, so like, shimmy back there. I'm checking shit. I'm checking everything, checking windows, seeing if there's any disturbances and shit. And then I was afraid of the closet with the water heater, because it's just. The light in there is not good, and there are spaces someone could jump out at me. So I was like, fuck, gotta do this. So I go in all scared and shit, nothing, and then I did hang out with her until she felt comfortable for me to leave, and then I think I went home. It was like 4 a.m. I still went back to Rico's.
What's good, Rico?
But yeah, no, that scared me some, but I was glad I was intoxicated, because it would have been worse.
Right.
Like, I feel like we should go to a haunted house while we're drunk. I don't have the courage.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a set-up haunted house?
No, set up haunted one, I'll punch a nigga.
Yeah.
We'll go to a real haunted house. Y'all could be inebriated.
Stop,
I'll be the driver.
Jake's the litmus test.
Come on, ghost, you little pussy ass. Shit starts smashing up. Jake's like, hey, I think we should stop. No.
Well, fuck you.
Who's crying? That ghost crying. Who the fuck is crying? Pussy?
Reggie, thank you. I'm gonna fight you. All right,
fucking
Reginald.
father.
Right.
Reginald Jones' ghost pops up. My boys, nigga. Where's my back child support?
I never hope. I don't care about it.
You got too many damn kids.
Yeah.
I'll be glad if you give me $10. Here's $10 million split between all my kids. It's $10 for each kid. All right, I love you guys. I love them fucking your moms.
All right, Reggie, you got us a final word here.
Stay weird.
Where can I take this?
Did you see anything weird when you were in your trips to Mexico?
Any chupe cabra?
I didn't see anything weird.
It looked totally normal to me.
Yeah.
Reggie's a fucking bruja.
I am a bruja.
See, I even walked through like the forests and shit in Germany because it's like a wooded area in Toby's
You went through
village.
the Black Forest?
I don't know if it's Black Forest. I went through the
Because
forest.
they say that the Black Forest is one of the oldest forests. And they say
I
that.
doubt that's the trees weren't tall enough for that. But it was
They
just
say
like
it's got some dark,
it was more
darkness back there.
it was more woods. And
Magic.
like because the first night we went there, we land and they're like, Toby's like, hey, we're going to a party. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, it's like welcome party. I don't know why he's rushing today. Damn it, Toby! Stop changing your ethnicity. Anyway, we go to it and like, I remember somebody trying to jump over the fire. I was like, I could jump over the fire. Like it's not
Not that hard.
like that one's. Well, it was a bonfire, but it still wasn't like a huge bonfire. I was like, that's regular jumping in America, kids. What you got? But we walked home, and it was like 3 a.m. We're walking the streets of Germany. It's like a 5-mile walk back, and it's like little spaced out villages and forest in between them.
Nice.
Walked the whole thing. The only thing that startled me in Germany is we got home one day from like a event that we had to do with the group or something, and Toby pulls in the driveway and his car flashes on the garage, and his dad had gone boar hunting and hung it up in the garage, and it just like flashes. I'm like, what? Oh, Jesus Christ, Toby!
Oh, it's just a boar. It's a boar.
So, what cryptid would you want to have an experience? Not like fucking or anything, but like,
Damn it.
what kind of cryptid experience would you like?
Werewolf.
But
Your love-hate with werewolves is weird.
I was like
they're the only thing you're scared of, yet you love werewolves.
I want to meet one.
I like the fact that it scares me. Nothing in this world scares me. Like spiders, they're frightening and weird in that sense. But werewolves are just like pure carnage, baby. You can't reason with that. Like, they'll shred you. They'll shred you to bits. Now, this pure power, the animal.
But I want to see it.
In the teeth, and then the changing, and the
as
ripping,
long
and the
as
shredding.
it's eating something else, I will take a look.
Oh, I would love to just be a fucking just high up in a tree, up in the high hide, and just like see it tearing somebody apart. Like
shit.
holy, no, I wouldn't breathe. I would hold my breath until that thing was gone.
Yeah.
Like I've seen too many movies where people are like holding their breath or not doing anything, and then they're like the thing leaves, and they're like, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
no. You're telling me if I didn't breathe, I would have lived?
He's holding his breath for 2.5 hours.
Like that
He's
werewolf
gone.
movie, like the part that pissed me off of like the most of it all is there's a part where they're fighting werewolves in the town and the dude's like shooting these. There's one werewolf that had like a biker jacket on and chains and shit. They kill them all, get to the truck that they need to get out of there, and they're like,
The
all right.
werewolf's a biker?
Yeah, I think it was a biker and then it transformed, but it had like a biker jacket on still.
Was it at least torn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
No, it's pristine. Wearing chains and glasses.
Of course.
But he
swinging a chain.
he's like, get in, we need, or go, and he's like, waiting for her to get in. She like opens the door, and he's like, come on, we gotta go, and she like stops and like looks at him and like smiles, and then werewolf grabs her, drags her off, and then you don't even see her. You don't even see her get killed or anything. Like literally just
Why
grabs
the
her and
fuck
takes
would
off.
she smile?
And like it just left so many things open because she had a boyfriend that was one of the werewolves that was in an experiment to see if they could. They were making
Control
moon screen because the sun turned or the moon turned.
Oh,
people
like
werewolves.
sunscreen.
Yeah.
Moon.
So he was part of experiments, and he turned and broke out. And like, there's a point when the main dude was going to kill him. She was like, "No, don't, so and so." And then that wolf gets away, and then you don't see him again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets snatched up by a wolf, and you don't see her again. So it's like, wait,
They fucking.
yeah, like what the fuck? Also, you're the dumbest bitch in the world. Never would I be like, stop and like, oh man, we survived that. Stop and like, yeah, man, you remember when we just went to get the fuck in the car? No, I'm fucking jumping in the car. Go, 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 go.
I think that was how the last person died in our movie.
Like, I wouldn't stop.
Like running to the car to unlock it, and then the keys are just hanging there in the morning is how it cuts from that.
Also, why?
Damn, I'm a good cinematographer. I think that'd be great. You're just like, oh God. And then the keys are just hanging as the sun comes up.
And then it's like a splatter of blood on his keel, and then it's just cut to his daylight, and it's the keys swinging there with the blood splatter, and the sheriff's like, looks like another bear attack.
And then naked John just stumbling into a cave.
What happened?
Stumbling in or stumbling out?
Yeah, I need him to go in. I can't show dong.
Well, you can
I
show
could
from the back.
Him walking out of the cave from the back. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know.
Because it's just silhouetted.
Yeah,
you don't even have to see
Yeah,
buns.
you don't even have to see tush.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't really necessarily have to be naked. He can be in skin tight underwear, so we don't have to see John's
No,
dick
he's
either.
going to be naked.
He's gonna want to be naked.
He doesn't get to... John,
You're naked.
you done showed your shit off for so long.
He would want to be naked anyway.
Do we have a wig budget?
A what?
No, we'll make him bald.
Okay.
Oh no, he
We're going to give him a Justin Bieber fucking wig.
Hell yeah.
give him the wig from
Might as
the-
well have fun with it.
I can't believe I'm a werewolf.
Zach Braff put it into.
Okay, so what cryptid I would like that I wouldn't mind is seeing either orbs or ghosts from a distance, like ghosts stuck in a
As long as nothing
Civil
is near
War
me.
thing. Yeah. So like I wouldn't mind going to Gettysburg and actually seeing
The
Ghosts.
marching ghosts
Yeah.
out in the distance. That one,
preferably the North, because
the south
the
one.
South might have some things to say, and I wouldn't be able to like
I want to see some
You can't
ghost
fight a
slaves. It's like, what's up, man? Like, we free now.
I don't
Just want
feel
you to know
like
that. Like the white people is.
I don't feel like ghosts or slaves would want to stick around.
No, they probably moved
I
on.
mean,
I'm
they might
just saying,
have
like, if
unfinished
it
business.
happened, like,
Yeah,
fucked up enough, they might just be like,
I mean,
I'm hanging on
angry
'cause
enough.
I'm angry.
Yeah,
I'm sure none of them were nice.
I mean, I know, but some of them are like brutal,
I mean,
like dogs ripping their dicks off. While
You
they
don't
got
hear
hung and
stories
lashed.
of
Well,
the
there's
86-year-old
the-
slave.
There's the house in New Orleans that
There is a house in New Orleans.
I forget the name of it, but it's pretty famous. And like the woman of the house, she would like do some heinous shit to slaves, and like they say that some of the ghosts might be them and shit like that.
Interesting.
Madame Rich.
So you want to see something from far away?
Or orbs. Like I
mean,
would
I
even
feel
mind
orbs
seeing
you'd have to
like
see far away too.
UFO lights, but they don't land or abduct.
Not
abduct
Bigfoot?
me. Nah, because I'm gonna either have to stand my ground or shit and piss myself or something. I don't know.
See, I was thinking about that. Bigfoot is large, but I don't know that he's large enough for me to be like that. I'd be weary.
Some say he's like 9 feet tall and shit.
I know,
But he also doesn't like actually interact. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess a Bigfoot would
I'd
be.
run at him.
What you doing?
I think it'd throw him off to have like a small hairless
the
little come. I'd be like picking up shit and
Well-
throwing at him and like, what? Oh, what's up, motherfucker?
From all the shows, they're like territorial and love throwing rocks.
I'd throw
Yeah,
him right back. I'd throw him right back. Fuck you.
the
Fucking
one
shake my hand.
the thing that I keep seeing is like they communicate with sticks, like hidden stuff with sticks.
Knox.
And then there was one where these dudes are in a fishing cabin in
We're
Alaska.
getting into our cryptid
I know.
episode now.
Not too far. There's one in Alaska where there were like rocks and shit hitting the house.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
from multiple directions.
Yeah, and they pelt it with shit.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, obviously, you know, that's one that I would like is Sasquatch just because regionally it would be the easiest.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know that I can even get behind Loch Ness. It may have existed at one point, but
I don't think Nessie's there anymore.
Yeah.
it moved on. I think, no, not the Chupaquera.
I wouldn't necessarily
A
want to come across-
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird would be cool.
Thunderbird would be kind of cool.
Like have that fly over.
Yeah.
That'd
It's
be
like,
kind of cool.
During a thunderstorm.
it's ho
I wouldn't necessarily mind Mothman, but he supposedly
Fuck.
shows up before catastrophes.
Yeah.
So I just wouldn't want the results of
Jersey
seeing.
Devil would fucking freak me out.
I think Jersey Devil would scare me.
It's Batman.
Goat man.
Well, this was a legendary episode, guys.
Any of them that's hot.
See, I almost said I didn't want to get in trouble.
For what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd all want to run into that, I'm sure. But anyway,
Suck me dry.
thanks for joining
I'd
us.
probably be like, hey, like, do you have like a plan? Like, could I do like a year?
up?
What's a year get me?
Yeah. You got any sisters too? Like, come on now. I got some boys.
How about this? You all get 1 year.
You guys get one waffle for 1 year. Let's do this.
But thanks for joining us on a legendary episode of Waffle Time.
Waffle time. Remember,
Oh,
we'll be back next week to invade your eyes and ear holes.
So deep. So
love you
deep.
guys so fucking much.
Remember, like and share and show friends. And we'll
Right
catch
there,
you.
right there, right there, right there.
We'll catch you next week on Waffle Time.
Waffle time.
Advent calendar.
Peach cobbler.
It's something that didn't materialize. It was an idea that didn't
Yeah.
work.
Oh,
Thanks for watching Waffle Time.
peaches and cream.
Bye.